Rick?
on that.
Good evening. I'd like to give a little update. The sheriff was kind enough to start that off for me. I appreciate that. On the Hearts Community Center. And need a few things going on. We're really cleaning that place up. It's, as you know, it was in a pretty bad shape. And we're in the process of getting the bathrooms and the cafeteria and the kitchen all put back together so we can have some events in there and start using those things. Getting the offices cleaned out. We still have some issues with movement of the caretaker's trailer from the Farrellsburg Community Center down to the new community center at the old high school. Got to work through those issues. The Board of Education has a 7,500 gallon diesel tank still at the old high school that they're still using, even though they've got a new tank over at the new middle school. When they're going to make that transition, we don't know, but that's part of the issue of trying to get the school board to move that so the trailer can be moved in, because he's trying to do both community centers at the same time, keep them safe. We're probably going to ask guidance on how to properly notify the tenants that are currently in the Farrellsburg Community Center on when we need them out of there, because as it is right now, 45 days from today actually, the Board of Education will be auctioning off the Farrellsburg Elementary School according to the board meeting that was held last week. So that's so we got to put a fire under ourselves to get everything squared away. So we're going to look for some guidance on how do we notify them, how many days, you know, and what vehicle do we use? Do we use certified letters? Do we use a sheriff's notice? Do we use how to do that? So we're going to ask for guidance for me for that. And also, we're trying to set up, I'm trying to fill out now the 501c3 application process, so we can be our own nonprofit. And so we're going to probably need some help on getting that done, and the funding to pay, I think it's about $890 to have that filed with the IRS to get that put through, but we're still in the process of getting everything put together. So I'd like the permission one day to come down and talk to Mary about get all that stuff set up.
Really have talked to Mary about getting with Gayhart on the direction to go as far as how to transition that over, as far as removing those tenants and things like that, because you probably have a much better idea than any of us would. So.
And the last big issue is really trying to move move the items out of the Farrellsburg Elementary School there, the community center now, down to the Hearts Community Center, and making sure that we got one of our board members has volunteered to use some heavy equipment like a forklift and roll back trailers and stuff to move some of the heavier things down there. And one of the issues was making sure that he wasn't going to get in any kind of trouble for moving that. Do we need a letter from the commission saying we can do that, or do we just go ahead? It's already been said by the Board of Education and by the commission, I believe, that was okay to do that, but he's asking, does he need a letter to do that, so he doesn't find out down the road that he moved something he shouldn't have moved.
Well, I don't know. He's not going to move anything he shouldn't move, is he?
I think everything is there, and everything that we have is that we've already talked about is going to be moved, but he just didn't want to have.
Well, the only reason I was asking is that basically with this coming up like it did, we can't make a motion for that letter or anything. But I mean, I don't see that there's any problem with them moving stuff. Do you guys? So basically, tell them you talk with us about it, and we don't see if they run into a problem or somebody objects to something, just let us know. I mean, so we can address it and things of that nature. But if you'll work with Mary on it, and we also talked about the way to handle supplies and things like that, so you can get back with her and work that out as far as how we can do that with loads and things like that. Okay.
Thank you very much, and appreciate your support. And we're also going to have another work day on Saturday also. We're going to be having a lot of work days for the next month or so.
We appreciate what you guys do up there. We really do appreciate it. Thank you. Is there anyone else not on the agenda who'd like to speak now? If not, we'll go ahead with the agenda.